Antonio, a place where we do a little bit of work, but we teach classes and empower people in window craft. So I'm turn my hat around because I like that better. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you what I'm working on here. It's a Gothic arch rebuild here. This is the one here that's mostly intact, and that we're going to work off of to rebuild. One underneath it, it's gone. This one's pretty much gone too. This one's toast. This one here doesn't even exist. So there's another one that matches it in the sky in heaven, I think. So we're gonna make new ones. So that's pretty easy to do. These are casement windows per se, and as casements are pretty cut and dry. What makes these complicated is the curves. All right, and the curves are not too complicated. You need, different tools to make the curves happen. But the Sash factory itself can do all of this. The small footprint Sash factory, which consists of, my fantastic router table, but also the setup that's around it. So, and it's a very small footprint. I mean, you can't even tell, but it's behind me, in this video. That's how small it is. That's how powerful it is. Anyway, but before I get started, I've already gone through and I've drawn out full size on this table here what the curves are. Okay, so like this is, there's this radius, there's that radius, and they intersect. That's really important when you are putting it together, because you want to be able to know how all these things intersect, right? And I'll actually build the Sash on top of this and be able to verify that everything is lining up with my picture here. I don't have it drawn out below because that's all square, and that's pretty easy. But here I've got this drawn out. So I know for a fact, I take my facts, I know what the distance is from here to there. This is a 24-inch Sash, which means that my radius from here to there is going to be 20 inches. So take that fact, plug in all the numbers, and start drawing it out. I've got show you my handy dandy tool I use for drawing quick radiuses. A stick with notches. All right, and how that works is, I have a hole there where the center of the radius should be. Right, and I put my screw in there, and then look, put these notches there. That's where I put my pencil. Right, and that's what helps me just do a quick rendering of my curves. So there you go. So you don't have to do it. You don't have to get out a laser tool or anything like that. I mean, you kind of do it old school. So, and that and when you're doing Gothic arches here, like in this particular case, the center of, let's say, like this curve here, follow this over, and that's in the middle of this pane, like right in the center. Okay, so I'll move this over here, boom, and now I can draw this arch, and you can see all those notches. They kind of follow where the they point out where those lines go, and they show. Like, see right here, you can see where these lines cross. This is the main curve of the arch. Now it shows where the intersection is. See that? Boom. And every one of those notches. I mean, are they exactly? Like, obviously, this and this and this and that. That's supposed to be spaced equally, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we're not talking by much. And for the drawing, who cares, right? So anyway, so that's how you do it on that. And then, you know, if I want this curve, I actually have to go outside of the stash to where my point would be, and you know, and just make all my curves there. So now that also, you know, this little stick and these numbers, it'll also inform me as to, you know, what radius I'm going to put my. I have to put a router on this somewhere and make a template. This measurement here tells me where to put my router. So, and I've got a router up here, you know. Boom, there. Just my Hitachi. Well, actually it's Metabo now, but I'll put a straight bit on this, and I'll put a trammel arm on it, you know, and that'll go round and round, or side to side, make my curve. So, but that's what's happening here. Just getting ready to rebuild this. So, yeah. Anyway, I'd like to, you know, show you what the possibilities are. So, I mean, Sash Factory made those. Boom, this square top. A little bit less complicated, but still pretty complicated. All right, see you in a little bit. Bye.